All right, good afternoon, people. It's November 21st, 2025. I just want to touch on a couple things real quick. I just want to touch on the video that I made from yesterday regarding Jasmine Crockett. And verbatim, just basically reciting what she said, the words that came out of her mouth from her lips regarding donations to Republicans from Jeffrey Epstein. But it only turns out that it's a wrong Jeffrey Epstein. It was a Dr. Jeffrey Epstein. And all the people that got upset about that. TDS is a real thing. I was just kidding about that. But the more and more I read people's comments, I watch other people's videos that are on the right or are independent. And the things they say to these people, no different from what you guys said to me yesterday. It's a real thing. And unfortunately, there's no vaccine for it. Just hopefully you can see your way out of it into the light one day. But anyways, you know, and as far as like the other stuff with the bullying and yeah, I'm gonna be good. Anyways, just try somebody else. You're better off. But I do want to touch on a couple other things, positive things, and that's sports. This weekend we're 9-2. The New England Patriots. We play in Cincinnati. I want to comment on Cam Newton's comments regarding Drake May and his wins, and that the fact that we're 9-2, saying that we've played nothing but soft teams, soft players, and that the NFL players we've been playing have been soft. Out of Cam Newton's lips, right? Where's your ring, Cam Newton? You've had some soft seasons as well. How come you couldn't pull off a Super Bowl win? Just curious. But anyways, the kid's only 23 years old. He's got his whole life ahead of him if he can remain healthy. So we'll see where this goes. We got Josh McDaniels back as offensive coordinator, right? So, and they're already doing wonders. But yeah, and the next thing I want to touch on is, I don't know if anybody follows MMA or boxing. But what are your thoughts on Jake Paul? What is he? Is he a hobbyist? Is he an amateur? Is he a pro? You know, what is he? I want to say a hobbyist at best, right? A hobbyist with a lot of money. So, like, I would think that if I was Jake Paul, having the money that he has, I would rather come up to the amateurs and earn my respect and fight professional fighters, as opposed to going to the back door, fighting ex-fighters past their prime in only one discipline, because not many of them are just boxers. Many of them are mixed martial artists. They're wrestlers, right? Well, kickboxers, but a lot of wrestlers. Silva, I mean, come on. But anyways, like, and Gervonta Tank Davis and that fight not happening. Kudos to GTD. He couldn't be bought, right, Jake Paul? But now you got Anthony Joshua, the former WBA, WBO, IBF heavyweight champion of the UK, is going to take this match. If this fight goes past the 3 rounds, because Joshua should carry him probably at least 3 rounds to make it a little interesting, and Jake Paul is not taken out on a stretcher, it's a fixed fight. But we already know it's going to be a fixed fight. We saw the Tyson fight, but kudos to Tyson. He deserves a payday. He was robbed his whole career. So, you know what? Good for him. But anyways, just your thoughts on that. And to the thin-skinned people with TDS, please, just try a little more kindness, a little more honey, a little less vinegar. And open those eyes of yours. Try it. And respect will take you a long way. Have a good day, people. It's Friday. If you drink, drink responsibly, and do not drink and drive.